Hey there Virgo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for April 3rd to the 9th. Let's jump straight on in and see what may be on the cards for you for the week. Our first energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you are very invested in the situation, or maybe you've been working really hard towards a goal. This is known as that worker card, doing the work, carving out the path, and believing in what you are doing here. Okay, really investing your time, your effort, your energy. Let's keep going. But we have Judgment. Okay, so you may need to make a judgment call about this situation. You've been working hard. Is it actually yielding the results that you want? Whether it's a relationship or whether it is, the savings plan or with your career, because Judgment can talk about situations that, maybe are also, keeping us stuck in some way, or taking all of that energy and maybe not giving us the full growth that we're really hoping for. So you're having that awakening that maybe something needs to change. Maybe there's a judgment call that needs to be made. And generally that judgment call is, am I going to go around for another cycle here, or am I going to cut my losses and complete the cycle and move towards the new? Okay, let's keep going. What is our next energy? We have got the Magician. Okay, so Spirit says that there is transformation available here, and that you actually have all of the skills within yourself to change your reality here. This is really about stepping up, taking action, communicating, and really using that energy within you to create the reality that you're really hoping for here. So it's an active energy, and it is an energy of the person who can really turn base metal into gold, can alchemize the situation towards positive results. So we'll keep going and see what we have from the tarot cards. I'm going to pull you 9 cards now, Virgo. And while I do that, just to let you know, if you'd like a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will take you to my website where you can check those out. Grab my free Illuminate Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to start reading the cards for yourself. And if you'd like to take things further, my paid offering is the Initiation, where I teach a full foundation in tarot plus my signature process. And you can join me on Instagram for daily readings, and I am also pulling cards for followers from time to time, so you'll need to be there when I do put that shout out. And please look for the account with the blue tick, the verified account. That is me, and you'll know if you're dealing with a scammer, because they won't have that. Okay, I'm going to get these cards out. I'll speed things up. See you in a moment. Okay, Virgo, so these are your cards. Very interesting energies that we have here. For some of you, this is most definitely in a partnership, a romantic partnership. For others of you, it is partnership with an organization. I see both of those threads here. It's a general reading, so please do relate it to your situation. Isn't it interesting here? We've got the Lovers and we have the Devil, and you can clearly see the Lovers also represented in this card here as well. So at one stage, it feels like the situation was harmonious for you, Virgo. At one stage, it felt like it was in balance, and it was giving you the growth, and it was giving you what you really wanted from it. However, I just get the feeling that over time, it has become a sense of entrapment here. You can see the Lovers literally chained to the Devil here. So that might look like, a workplace situation where, you're having to work harder all the time, and it's more time consuming, more energy consuming, and it's burning you out. It might mean that there's somebody in control here, and you can't really make the progress, or the growth has stopped in some way. In a relationship sense, you might be dealing with someone who can be manipulative, or who has an agenda with you, somebody who might have their own issues with maybe even addictions, or be unhealthy in some way. The Devil can be an unhealthy or toxic situation, and it's one that we feel that we don't have power over to free ourselves from. Now, Spirit is saying the opposite, that you are actually the Magician, and through, really taking some important action and making an important judgment call here, you can change your reality. So the Lovers is Gemini energy. I have Capricorn here with the Devil, and I do have Virgo. I do have your energy here with the Hermit coming through. So there might even have been, with the Page of Swords, you know, some kind of communication that really was the first domino falling for you, going, you know what, I think I need to close this cycle. This is change in its very early stages. It's like those winds of change, but the very first breeze picking up that wants to carry you in a new direction. So there could have been a communication that sort of you know, the Judgment card talks about an awakening, and it can be through a sign. So that may have happened for you, Virgo, here with the Page of Swords. As an omen, it's about a new direction coming through. Interestingly, when I talked about the Judgment card and I said, you know, the decision really is, are you going around for another cycle here, or are you moving this to closure? And then we have the World at the heart of the reading. It's the heart of the matter. This is the card that follows on from Judgment in the order of the major arcana. And when I see this appearing in a reading with Judgment, it really feels like encouragement to end the cycle here. It is actually a victory card, because it's victory that comes here, Virgo, in closing doors that were already on their way to being closed anyway, because it feels like you've actually learned what you needed to from this situation, and further engaging with it will bring you more of that Devil energy, where, you know, things, your world sort of gets smaller and darker, and there's not really that growth or progress that you're wanting, and that toxic energy can grow. So the World says maybe it's time to consider vulnerably moving through to your next cycle. So you have a decision to make. We've got the Queen of Swords here, Libra energy, and it links to justice for me. So you have a decision to make here, and you're really seeking the clarity to move forward. Now, the justice energy can involve legalities, contracts, legal advice. So it feels like what you are in here is either like an employment contract, a de facto, maybe a marriage contract, you know, lease or mortgage agreement. It's something that has an element of seriousness to it, has an element of, well, in your perception, you know, you've agreed to this, you've signed on the dotted line, you feel morally obligated, and you've been taking it seriously. Eight of Pentacles, because you're invested and you've continued to try and invest energy here. But the Queen of Swords is also a card of transformation through drawing a clear boundary and moving ahead in the direction of your truth, right? So there's something in this situation that isn't sitting right with you anymore, maybe at a values level, or because of that Devil energy, where it just feels like there's undercurrents, there's things that haven't been said, and it just doesn't feel like it's positive and giving you the right energy. So it's time to make a decision. Now, also, I want to show you that beautiful Ace of Pentacles. There is a new opportunity in your energy field, okay, that wants to come in for you. But I am a big believer that, you know, you need to seek in order for things to land. Otherwise, the universe doesn't know you're ready, doesn't know to bring it to you. So I would be looking for whatever it is that you need to move on to, whether it's I need to move out and I need a home to go to, whether, you know, you need a new job opportunity or new clients. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is the new contract, the new commitment that allows you to plant a seed elsewhere and transform your reality. And the Queen of Swords here could be a decision or ruling in your favor with the particular cards that I am seeing. I am definitely seeing in the outcome here a severing of ties with the partnership that you are in, whether it's personal or professional, okay? And it's disappointing, yes, but again, you have reached the peak of growth in the cycle, and it's becoming that toxicity. And that often happens when we hold on to a situation that, you know, has had its growth, and we're trying to our hardest to cultivate new growth, but it won't, because there's nothing left to happen here. So yes, it can be painful when we sever ties and we have to move to the new, but Spirit is saying with that Ace of Pentacles that there's a new golden opportunity for you coming through. And it might feel, Virgo, that you're sort of walking the lone path again for a period of time while you transition to the new, but that Spirit is also saying it's going to be the path that leads you to purpose, that leads you to the star energy. And with your major arcana coming through, this feels like it brings you to a greater sense of power, a greater sense of health and well-being. And you will reflect, and once you do reflect on that, the pieces will come together, and you'll have that hindsight and realize that, you know, actually things have worked out for a reason. So let's grab some cards from the Sacred Creators to close this out, Virgo. And I've got Unstick the Stuck. Hanged Man energy, you know, the devil with the Lover's chain to it is like a hanged man energy that, you know, it's about liberation and about freedom, but generally what we're resisting with the hanged man energy is a release. So release is the road to liberation. And I have fearless expression. Yeah. Magician with a Page of Swords. There's a conversation, a communication that you're needing to deliver that will be that first domino falling, that will shift the way to the new potential and to, you know, the series of events unfolding to move you towards the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I have for you, Virgo, and I hope this gave you some clarity, guidance and insight. I can see with your major arcana coming up, you're already getting intuitive messages about what you should do here, and I hope this aligns for you if this is your reading. I'm cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.